morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast for the 23rd of December 2024. A few things in the air, mostly okay. It's not a seriously difficult layered day. Um, so first moon is in Libra, and it's getting along with Mercury and Jupiter, and this can make it easier to have conversations that are a win-win, to engage with people where we are able to come to agreements, we're able to balance with each other, um, through gracious conversation, through having interactions where we are sharing what's on our mind, what some of our hopes and dreams are, what we aspire to, in a way that isn't competitive. It's not me against you. We can be on the same team and feel like we're working together instead of against each other. And we've got Venus in a sextile to Chiron. We had this a while ago, and this is a lovely influence. Venus easy aspects to Chiron make it much more simple to identify what we want, what we really want, what's on our heart. Not what we want to be accepted for, not what do we want to be attached to, but what do we just want, and we don't have any reason or inclination to justify it. It's just what I want. It can be easier to connect with that, to feel like it's okay to ask for what it is that we deserve. It's okay to buy what it is that makes us happy. It's okay to accept help, to accept relationship, because we don't feel like we have to prove anything. It's just, this is what I am, this is what I want. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, get the fuck out. So it's not a difficult energy to just really be plain about who I am. This is where I'm at. This is what feels good to me. If it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. With difficult aspects from Venus to Chiron, we tend to want to be a pleaser. We tend to put the other person's idea of us first and then try to conform to that so that we can avoid judgment that comes from really showing up. Because if you show up as something that you think somebody wants, if it's not completely authentic, I mean, if you're rejected, hell, you can survive that. Totally. But if you show up authentically and you're rejected and you haven't come to emotional mastery, that shit could destroy you. And so this is an influence that has us looking real carefully at taking ownership for our preferences. We also have a square from the sun to the nodes today. This is interesting because this is showing where our ego and our search for validation might be deviating from what it is that we're called to build outside or interact with outside of the current state of the frame of our ego or way that we think ourselves up. So we can kind of go back and forth between, should I build or should I do what's comfortable? Should I heed the call of growth or should I fall back on what I already know and what I'm good at? And we can have a little bit of both. We can make some strides while not jettisoning out of our comfort zone and expecting that we're going to be able to stay there forever. And we need to be realistic about how far out of the scope of our current frame of thinking ourselves up can we really go. If we have an idea that, I'm just going to go find a cave, do an hour or two of meditating, have a massive ego death, and just come back from square one. Yeah, probably not so much. We can get that feeling though with significant aspects to the North Node that I'm headed there and that's what I'm going to do. And then we end up recycling some of the stuff that we haven't really cleared. This is good though, because in that pursuit north, we get to experience some of the self, examine that, and then let that go. So pay attention to what's on your heart. What do you feel tugged toward? But be gentle with yourself because you aren't completely that yet. You're still working on it. And it can take some time. It can take some time before we're completely comfortable or have completely embraced a new version of ourselves. It doesn't have to happen overnight. But these are the days when we have significant aspects to the north and south node that pull towards action can show us what some of our weak sensitive spots are and give us a chance to plug up some of those holes. So have a great day. I will probably see you guys later on. I think I'll probably stop in around noon. I can't guarantee it, but I think I'm probably going to stop in around noon. I'll make an announcement. I'll give you at least an hour notice and take some questions today. So see you guys later.